Hey guys, Ari Ibis here. Welcome to the first episode of this lovely little Bible mini series thing. Actually, it's gonna be like a mega series because it's going through the entire Bible. Yeah. Um. So again, as usual, everything is not scripted or anything like that. Normally I would probably have slides that have the verses and stuff that I'm reading. But this I'm pretty much going to go through this entire this first episode. Is just from the beginning. In the beginning there was emptiness. God created the heavens, the earth, the fish, the trees, the annoying little mosquitoes. All that stuff to Adam and Eve getting yeeted out of the Garden of Eden. Okay, that's pretty much what this entire segment's going to be about. So everybody knows the story. I don't need to post anything. I don't need to do little screen slides or anything. It's the most basic of stories. That's pretty much like one of the first things you learn when you pop into the Christian religion, the Christian faith, and everything like that. And I keep forgetting I need a drink. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. But yeah, that's pretty much what this segment is going to be all about. Like God created everything. Look, He made the stars, the planets. He made trees, the birds. He did all that stuff in 6 days. Look around. Go outside. Okay, go outside. If you're scared of going outside, look out the window. Look at that. Look at that. Look. God made that. He made that. And now somebody's gonna be all like, but there's somebody stabbing somebody outside my window. No, God, no, that's something different. Don't worry about that right there. Just we'll get to that in a second, okay? Well, we'll get to that in a second. But look at the sky. Look at the clouds. Look at the stars. If it's nighttime, look at the stars. If you're in the area of pollution, God didn't make a pollution. That's kind of our thing as humans that we kind of did that. We created the smog. You see that when you I don't know if anybody's been into Las Vegas or any big city, but I can only talk about this in a Las Vegas standpoint. But if you go to if you're in Las Vegas, if you go up to Sunrise Mountain, like early in the morning, it's not as bad. But if you look out into the strip, you can like see like it's like this haziness, and it's just like nothing but smog and pollution, and a lot of people don't realize they're breathing that in when they go visit Las Vegas until they drive up to the mountain where it's not as highly populated, and you look down and you see smog everywhere. It's like, oh, it looks so horrible. It's like a really bad, horrible yellow orangish hue. It's kind of gross. But if you're hanging out at the strip, you're not really gonna notice that, to be honest, unless you're visiting there and you're very and you're sensitive to that type of stuff, then yeah, you'll notice it. Ooh, orange soda. That should be our mascot, orange soda. Anyway, the thing is, when you think about it, all that stuff, the animals, the trees, the sun, the moon, all that stuff, even people. He even made people. I believe on the sixth great day, God created Adam and everything like that. Even people. He did that in 6 days. He does 6 days. I don't know about you, but I'm working 12-hour shifts, and that right there is tiring. And but God's like, hey, I did all of this in 6 days. I'm just like, dude, I can't even work a 12-hour shift. How do you do that, dude? I mean, come on now. How do you do that? But that makes you think about how long a day is to God. I mean, for us, a day can be like for us, obviously, a day's 24 hours, but for God, a day could be like 24 years. We don't know that. Even in the Bible, I mean, it talks about how like, hey, dude, in a blink of an eye, he's coming back. Jesus gonna be coming back and everything like that. They're gonna be like, blink of an eye, boom, we're coming back. We don't know how long it is. I mean, think about it. Okay, if you think about it, it's I guess it's like 2021 years since Jesus died or something, AD, all that stuff, BC, AD, all that. It's been over 2,000 years. since all that happened, he's like, I'm coming back, guys, okay? It's like, okay, cool. But you know what? It probably could have been just 10 minutes for him up there in heaven right now. It could have been, that just could have been just 10 minutes. He's probably like, I got another 20 minutes to go. Get yourself right, guys. I got another 20 minutes, which would be another, 4,000 years. I'm just, it's just an example. That's not how long it's got. I mean, I don't know, okay? But I'm just giving you guys an example, a time. It could have just been 10 minutes right now for him, you know. It could have just been 10 minutes. He's like, I'll be back in, taking a 30-minute break, guys. I'll be back. Boop. And then we're just like, when you coming back? Like, oh yeah, I got another 20 minutes. But the video is probably gonna take about 50 minutes. Somebody gonna be like, where is he? Like, yeah, dude, that's only been like 2 seconds for him, you know? That's only like 2 seconds, you know? Not even a second, it was like a blink of an eye, like, boop. I should be saving this soda because this is the last soda I have till Shiny comes back with more. And he doesn't get off work till 5, and it's almost noon now, so it's like, no. Anyway, so yeah, God created all that stuff, you know? And then you gotta go back to the past for a second, okay? We gotta go back to the past. Gonna take you back to the past to play the, okay, anyway. There's a little Easter egg for some people right there. Anyway, okay, so we gotta go back to the past. So, yeah, think about it. Before like heaven, or not before heaven, before like Earth, Garden, Eden, all that stuff was created, right? Everybody was chilling up. Everybody was chilling up in heaven, you know, like angels. Everybody's singing. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody's having a great time. It's like, yeah, we chilling, we happy and everything like that. And then here comes Lucifer. He's all like, you know, I'm better than God. And everybody's like, huh? And he's like, yeah, I am. Listen to my music. I can't make a little harp music noise thingy we do, but we'll just pretend that's what that was, you know. Like I'm better, I'm cooler. And so good people, and so good angels, and so good people up there was like, hey, yeah, we you know, you are pretty cool. Yeah, you really play all this music for us and everything like that. We're gonna get back to the music in a second as well, but they're all like, yeah, you're awesome and everything. Like, yeah, we really, really love you. You're cool, Lucifer. You're awesome and everything like that. And then God's like, what you guys doing over there? And they're like, oh no, well, yeah. We. Like, God's like, are you guys choosing him over me? And they're like, maybe, possibly. And God's like, nah, fam, nah. Nope. That ain't gotta work. Nope. And they're like, wait, what are you gonna do? God's like, yeet. Bye. You kicked him out. I'm sorry. I can't even, you know, I can't even get mad at God because I mean, I'm the same way. It's like, you're gonna choose them over me? Oh, bye. I'm the same way. I can't even. I feel that like if I was like, would I be like you know, go up to heaven and stuff like that? God, we're gonna be like besties. We're gonna be like, yeah, I'm like that too. Like, man, like, and she knows, like, no, bye. So I'm the same way. Like, it's either me or you're gone. You're gone. Anyway, and he was all like, Lucifer, and Lucifer like, yeah. It's like, okay, so you're kicked out of heaven. You know, you're gonna go. I got a place for you down there. It's a little warm, a little toasty. You know, you gotta go down there. The people people that followed you, you know, they're gonna be hanging out down there as well. Lucifer's like, but it's like, no buts, dude, no buts. You know the rules, and so do I. You know, but there's like a little plot twist there. There's a little plot twist, you know. So they'll say it's like. That Lucifer, like, his name now is Little Satan and everything, but he can still be called Lucifer and everything like that, you know? And he got a little plot twist going on, you know? So, we'll get to that plot twist in a second, you know? So, now, God, like, we'll create all this stuff. Make the earth, the planet, the moon, the sun, the trees, the birds, the cantaloupe. I like cantaloupe. Do you like cantaloupe? I love cantaloupe. Anyway, cantaloupe, mangoes, everything, the cats, the dogs, the whales. Like I'm gonna make all the stuff. Now I'm gonna take the dirt. You see this dirt? God's like probably like I made this dirt too. But you know what I'm gonna make from this dirt? This dude. Make this little dude. His name gonna be Adam. Yeah. Like made him in my image. Looking cool, dude. Looking cool. Yeah. Looking pretty. Looking pretty darn good, It's like looking pretty. It's like, but you know what, dude? You look a little lonely. Look lonely. So I'm gonna do. Gonna take a rib. Wait, I don't know why the rib. I mean, if anybody knows why he took a rib, I don't know why the rib. I mean, he could just take a piece of hair or something like that. But that sounds kind of a little painful to have a rib taken and everything. I wonder if I'm pretty sure. You know what? Hey Alexa, do men and women have the same amount of ribs?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Socratic.org, men and women have the same number of ribs, 12 pairs, or 24 all told.
It would have been cool if like guys were actually born with like one less set of ribs or something like that to be like a throwback and everything like that. Just like a little throwback and everything. But yeah, you like I'm gonna take a rib, I'll make you a mate. This is Eve. She's gonna be cool, She's gonna be your buddy. She's your buddy. It's like okay, cool, awesome. So he makes Adam and Eve. He's like Adam, Eve. They're like, yes, Lord. They're like, you see all this food, all this food. Do you see all this food? They're like, yeah. It's like, do you see all these animals? Like, yeah, we see all the animals. We see all the foods and everything. Like, you can eat all of this. They're probably like, yeah. They like run away. Like he's like, no, 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 wait, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. They're like, what? Like, you see, you see those trees over there? They're like, yeah, we see those trees over there. Like those good trees, life, knowledge, etc. Don't eat those. Don't eat the fruit from those. And they're like, okay. It's like, oh, cool, cool, cool. Like, I'm glad we got this agreement. You can eat everything up in here except for the fruit of knowledge, the fruit from the tree of knowledge. You can't eat that. You can't eat that. Please, don't, please. Ignorance is a bliss. Okay, don't eat. Do not eat that. Okay. We won't eat the fruits. Like, good. Carry on, my wayward son and daughter. Carry on. And so they carry on. I'm not sure how long they were frolicking and eating and pretty much having like the best of the best of life. I mean, they had no bills, right? They didn't have to work. They had no bills. They had no pain or nothing. They were just chilling. They were chilling, dude. They had like no doctor's bills. They had no hospital bills. They had no internet bills. They had like they come on now. I mean, they gave that all up, yo. They gave that all up. But why? Why? I'll tell you why. Remember Lucifer? Remember Satan? Yeah, he's chilling in the Garden of Eden as well. Not sure why. He's a goober, He's a goober. He's like seeing like, oh, who's that? It's like, oh shoot, like there are people over here. Okay, that's cool. So you know what? He goes, he slithers his little snaky little body over to Eve. He's all like, hey girl. Eve's like, why are you a talking snake? He's like, oh no, I'm awesome. And she's like, you're awesome. He's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, hey, you see that tree over there? You see that tree over there, chick? And she's like, yeah. She's like, hey, eat that fruit. And she's like, no, I don't. I don't want to eat the fruit. I don't want to eat the fruit. It's like, but it's good fruit. It's really good. It's yummy. It's delicious. Like best fruit ever. And she's like, dude, God literally said we can't eat that fruit. That fruit over there, we are not allowed to eat that fruit. And Satan's all like, but it's good fruit. It's knowledge. It'll like let you learn all the stuff you want to learn. It's like it's like God's being mean. He's like hiding all this information from you. All you gotta do is eat that fruit. And she's like, knowledge? Like, yeah, don't you want to be like super smart and super awesome and everything like that? Dude, that fruit would give you a college education. I mean, there was no college back then, but let's just pretend. I mean, let's just go like get run for president and everything. Eat that fruit. Eve's all like, I think I'm gonna eat that fruit. And then they say like, yeah, eat that fruit, eat it. And then she's like, okay. It's like, wait, like, where you gonna eat? I'm thinking like, where you gonna eat? Don't eat the fruit. And then she like grabs the fruit. She's like, nom 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 nom. I eat the fruit. It's like, no. Then Adam's like, did you just eat that fruit? Eve's like, yeah, it tastes awesome. Look, here, eat the fruit. And Adam's like, but God said that I eat that fruit. Like, dude, no. Listen to me. This fruit is freaking awesome. Here, eat some, Adam. And I'm like, well, you're my wife. I catch theory wrong and eat the fruit. And say it's all like, yeah, eat that fruit. And they're like, and the God's all like, Adam, Eve, where are you guys? And they're like, oh, we ate the fruit. Oh shoot, run. They're running away. They're like, no, we gotta run. And God's like, where are you guys? Where can I find you? And Adam's like, I'm hiding because I'm naked. And God's like, dude, who told you you're naked? You ain't supposed to know you're naked. And then Adam's like, God's like, did you eat that fruit? That fruit I told you not to eat? Is that why you know you're naked? And I was like, Eve gave it to me first. And Eve's like, you snitch? Why you gonna snitch on me? I mean, that's not what it says in the Bible. I'm pretty darn sure that was her reaction. Like, just threw me under the bus, dude. Why'd you go throw me under the bus? And then he's like, oh, dude can play that game. It's like, you know what? You see the snake? The snake told me to eat the fruit. And then Satan's all like, sup? Remember me? And it got like, nah, fam. Can't do that. We can't be doing this. We can't be eating a fruit. You're banned. You're banned. And Adam and Eve was like, what do you mean we're banned? It's like, dude, you are banned. You didn't listen. You didn't play the rules. You're done. You're done. You're out. Good day, sir. Good day. It's like, but and it's like a door slammed. Not really a door slamming, but they got kicked out. They got kicked out of garden, and they're like, huh? Got like, chick, Eve, you're the first one to eat that fruit that I told you not to eat. And Eve's like, dude, I'm like, no. I gave you a simple rule. Now, you done doomed everybody. Lady, you done goofed. Now, you're going to be, you're gonna be having babies now. You're gonna be giving birth. You're gonna have your period. Like, there's gonna be pain, suffering, everything in the world. You have brought sin into the world. All you had to do was eat them steaks, eat the fruits, like eat the mangoes, eat the chickens and everything like that. I told you to not eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge. You ate it not. You disobeyed me. You disobeyed me, and now you done goofed. Okay, like I still love you guys, but nah, fam, it's a no for me. You can't come back up in here. I got my angels guardian. I got my angels guarding the Garden of Eden now. Like, you can't come back. No one can come in here. You goofed. I'm sorry. They're like, well, what do we do now? God's like, you gotta multiply. You gotta go on. You gotta create life and everything. You gotta do the thing. You had a maid up in here. You didn't have no sickness or anything like that. Ooh, baby girl, that childbirth, that's gonna hurt. There's no epidural here in this world yet. gonna hurt real badly. Have fun. Should have ate that fruit. Yep. But listen here. But wait, and then another thing, he's all like, okay, you snake dude, Satan, you done goofed twice already, dude. You're stuck on this earth, okay? You're stuck. You're gonna be slithering around for all eternity, you just gotta be chilling. Satan's fire like, okay. Dude's bitter. Dude, Satan's like, he's a hater. Satan's like a number one hater, Satan doesn't get along well with God. I mean, they're like bitter rivals. They are literally rivals, but you know what I mean. But yeah, some people like, I thought about something. Actually, I asked one of my coworkers this question once, but God's omnipotent. He knows everything. He knows everything that we're gonna do the minute we're conceived. When we're born, he knows everything we're gonna do until we die. Actually, I asked my old coworker, if that's the case, then why does he let people become born knowing they're gonna go to hell anyway? And he's like, I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. But you know what? Joe? I think I figured it out. I think I did a little bit of research, and by research I mean about 3 minutes. But anyway, okay. So let me get a little situated here. Okay. So there's something in this world called free will. There's free will. And you gotta remember, everything bad that's happened, how when something bad happens, people blame God for it. Like, oh, God, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? No. You gotta remember, Satan's up in this place too. He's up in here too. He's causing shenanigans, He's causing the shenanigans. He's causing all the temptations. He's all like, I know what tempts you. I'm gonna put you in tempting situations so you do wrong, And like I said, like, God knows if you're going to do right or wrong. But the thing is, we make that choice. And people are like, well, if it's predetermined, are we really making that choice? Yes, we are. Because here's the thing. A good example of this is, let's say, I hate to bring up politics in this, but this is the best darn example I can think of right now. But, back before Trump got banned from Twitter, everybody knew he was probably going to tweet something stupid eventually. It's kind of. I mean, it was kind of there. It's kind of obvious. It's like we knew he was going to tweet something weird or wonky or something like that, or even like my Facebook post. Like, people know I'm going to eventually. I'm going to post something weird or stupid. It's like we know. It knows it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. Like God knows it's going to happen. But the thing is, we made that choice. We didn't have to do that, but what in the world? It just went weird. It's like, we didn't have to do that. We still did it, though. We made that choice. Even though people knew. It's like people could go on Facebook and they'll be like, Erin done posted something stupid. I know it. She done posted something stupid, and then boom, there's a really stupid meme there. There's probably a really stupid meme, or I probably just said something so crazy, and they're like, yeah, we knew it was going to happen. But they knew, they knew it was going to happen. God knows it's going to happen. I made that choice to post something weird. Trump made the choice to post something weird. Like, yeah, it's like, no, it's going to happen. We make that choice, though. And it's free will. It's like, we actually have that choice, and that's a good thing. Like, God knows what's going to happen and everything like that, but ultimately, we do make those choices. It's not that he's pulling the strings or anything like that, or he's going to decide you're going to do this, or that. It's like, he knows, but, but we made those choices. He knows the choices we're going to make, but that doesn't mean that he's going to put us in those weird situations, that Satan does that, Satan puts us in, like, some crazy situations. But, you know what? Sometimes God tests us too, I I'm not gonna. But good thing is with God is He doesn't put you in. God will never put you in a situation, or He'll never let Satan put you in a situation that you cannot overcome. Okay. It's deep down. You can overcome that. You can overcome that struggle. You can overcome that temptation. Even when it comes to like being really depressed and like wanting to like commit suicide or something. I mean, those are two battles right there. I ain't gonna lie. Those are some serious battles. I mean, you're gonna be. I mean, life's gonna suck at points. Okay, life is going to suck. Trust me. I'll be 32 in March, and I've had my fair share of really crappy life. I've had my ups and downs. Had my ups and downs, but it gets better. It's better. You get in a situation where you feel like, no, I don't want to continue. I don't want to go on. And say it's like, do it, do it, do it. God's like, you're in a situation, but you're going to become better when you get out of it. You will get better. You can overcome this. You can win. Come on now. Come on. And say it's like, do it, do it, do it. It's prayer book power. It's like, God knows you can overcome it. He knows you're strong enough. But the thing is, do you know you're strong enough? Do you know you're strong enough? You probably don't know that you are strong enough, right? You probably don't know that, but you are. Okay, you can, no matter the whatever downside of stuff you are, you can overcome it. Okay, I mean there may be something like, it may be something big like a family member passing, like a really close one, like this past December, Jan actually lost his father. I mean it seeing him pretty much like spiral into like really bad depression. I mean, not like huge depression, but just pretty much seeing him like that and everything like that. It hurt. It really did hurt. But yeah, he's doing better now. I mean, that was like 2 months. Not even 2 months ago. Like a month and a few weeks ago. Um. But yeah, I mean, family members will die. Close ones and loved ones will die, and it'll make you feel horrible. It'll make you feel like, God, why'd you do this? Like, I love that family member, like I love that person. It's a cool person. I've had close friends of mine die and pass away, and I mean, when it's your time, it's your time. you know um there are things you can, I mean, people say there are things you can do to end your life prematurely, like like doing dangerous stuff, smoking, doing drugs and everything like that. We're supposed to live really good, long lives for the most part, for the most part. But I mean, yeah, I mean, you could like make your health fade a lot faster than it's supposed to. You're not supposed to, but I mean, people do it. But yeah, shoot, what was I gonna say? I was on the road too. I was on the road. I was Hunter's back there making weird noises in his sleep. Good gosh. I think he's snoring. Oh god. But yeah, you know, people are on this earth. People come in and out of your life for a reason, okay? You could have somebody that just you could have somebody that was just in your life for maybe about a week or so. But when somebody leaves your life, whether it's by passing, or because you no longer work with them, or you just don't talk to them anymore, they've done their job. Everybody's there for a reason. It's usually to teach you a life lesson, to be honest. I mean, my 30th year, like my 30th birthday and stuff, all that stuff around there, I had some serious life lessons done over there. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. But it showed me some things that I needed to learn. I took some learning experiences from it. Um, you usually learn. You usually learn, and something usually comes out of it. One thing my grandma always said was, if you, like with your parents and stuff, or even a family member, but I'll just use parents for a situation. If you do good by your parents, they'll live a decently long life, right? But if you're a horrible person to them or something like that, God may take them away from you. God may be like, you know what? You don't appreciate this person. Because you don't appreciate this person, I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take them. Maybe sometimes it's because maybe sometimes God takes them because He feels that you need to learn another lesson. Like you need to learn. It may not be 100% connected to the person, but it may be because you need to learn to cherish some things a bit more. Um, yeah. That's And if you do well by your parents, you usually from what I've seen in my family, if you do well by your parents, you usually live a pretty good long life, if you usually do well by your parents. Um yeah, one thing one thing in the world you gotta learn is even though parents can be sometimes a pain in the butt. I mean, my mom and I, we've butt heads a good bit in the past and everything. We pretty much patched up our relationship for the most part. Um, but you know, the thing is, you only have one set of parents, like biological parents, okay? And once they're gone, they're gone. And that even goes for your siblings or even any other family members. Um, I've I've had some close family members pass. Not like massively close, but like some pretty good some family members I loved a lot. They've passed, and it made me realize, sadly, it around that time, it made me realize that I need to connect a little bit more with other family members. Um Shoot. It if you have if you have close family members, like family members you don't care about, you love you and stuff, and you just pretty much don't talk to them or don't communicate with them, you need to do that. You need to talk to them. You need to communicate with them because you don't know when the last time it'll be before. You don't know when the last time you'll see them will be. Had one family member, my Aunt Kathy, had passed away like a few years ago, but she was one of the family members that cared about me, loved me, and everything like that. She was cool. I loved her. But the last time I like physically saw her was back in 2009, I want to say, was the last time I actually physically saw her. I think 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. It was pretty much pre 2010. But I managed to, like years later, I managed to get her number. And I talked to her for about 2 hours or so. You know? I had a nice conversation and stuff. We laughed and everything like that. And I believe she passed away like about 2 or 3 months after that. And part of me hates it because it's like I had all that time to talk to her. Never really did. Because I mean, I'm not really a talking on the phone person. Because my mind will like wander, like somebody would talk to me on the phone or something, and my mind would just completely like wander off somewhere else, and I'm just like, and then I'll tune back into the conversation. I'm all like, would you take a past 30 minutes? I don't even know what you said to me. you know um Here's that. And about a year or two, I think it was not last year, but the year before last, my Aunt TP passed away. And that kind of gave me a slight wake-up call to talk to my other aunts and everything. And that's all one big family right there, a family that like loves and cares about me. So um needless to say, I've been talking more to some closer family members than I did in the past because, yeah, like I said, once they've passed. You don't get that connection back here on Earth anyway. I mean, in the afterlife, yeah, you do, but I mean that's a long time. that might be 50, 60, 70, 80 years from now I'll be able to see him again. But I mean, that's kind of a long time, you know. But I mean, you gotta keep your family members really close, you know. Even if it's like person from California go away, I'm making a video. Don't call me. I don't even know you. You're in California, dude. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Sin's everywhere. Yeah, you know, like I mentioned earlier, when Adam and Eve made the first sin, that brought sin into this world. Okay, not saying like running around having himself a field day. He's like, yeah, because you know God's like, okay, dude, you can do whatever, but I'm gonna keep a leash on you. You know, I say like, okay, cool. It's like, so can I like make this person like jump off this bridge? Like, you could try, but I'm gonna like try to like not let them. And it's like I can do that. It's like can I make this person like get addicted to alcohol? It's like I mean, pretty sure the person's stronger than that, but I mean it's like God tempts us, or sorry, Satan tempts us. Satan tempts us like crazy. Temptation is, I've said before, temptation is literally a devil's mistress. They'll put us in He'll put us in situations to tempt us to do bad things and everything like that, you know? And oh gosh, he's stirring. He's stirring. No, don't stir. He'll Satan puts us in like situations and stuff to tempt us. He'll be like, hey, look, here's like it's like if you find a wallet in the middle of a street or something, or like on a sidewalk or something like that. It's like you probably want to take it, open it up, see there's a whole lot of money, but you also see there's a license there. There's a driver's license there with an address and everything like that. You could turn it in. I mean, you might not get anything out of it, but I mean, turn it in. You might count that there's like $2,000 up in there. There's $2,000 in there. There's you know, you're late on your bills. Your car's about to be repossessed. What do? Do you take the money, or do you return it? Now, some people might be like, take the money. I mean, it's clearly yours. It's clearly yours. I mean, you found it. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers, you know. But there's the thing. Like I said, there is an ID attached to it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I found like I found money on the ground before. I found money on the ground before a few times. I picked it up. Looked around, see if anybody realized any money's missing or anything, and walked off. I ain't gonna lie, I've done that before. But the thing is, if there's a name or something, I mean, if you could like literally find it, if you could like, you know, if you could find where the money belongs to, give it back, okay? I mean, I guess somebody's all like, well, if you found money, I mean, you could have just turned that into the police station or something like that. It's not like it was a bunch of money. It would be like $1 or $5 or something. I think the most I've ever found on the ground was like a $10 bill. But there was this one time where I was with somebody. I was like a lot younger. I was with a family member. Won't call out a family member. So I was with a family member. We went to the store, found money on the ground. Okay, picked the money up. Okay, the dude in front of us was trying to he was trying to actually buy some alcohol or something like that. He was trying to buy some alcohol. You could tell that he's looking for money. So clearly that says, hey, that money is his. I was told to not say anything. Clearly the money is his. Why can't we just give it back? You know, why can't we give it back? It's his. Yeah, we ended up just taking the money. But it was quote unquote okay because he was buying alcohol with it. It's like, no. That's not okay. That's still theft. Like, we knew who the money belonged to, clearly. Like, no, you don't do that. Now, I can understand if found it, and then he took his wallet out, wasn't missing any money or anything like that, paid for his stuff, and went off. Okay, fine, cool. That probably belonged to somebody else, you know? And the sad thing is, I remember the cashier was actually looking at us. Like, I guess they saw that we picked up the money and didn't say anything. But yeah, I mean, it's tempting. I mean, even if you find a wallet or like $2,000 in that situation I told you earlier. Yeah, you can pay off your car and stuff like that, but you don't know what they needed that money for. Who's gonna carry around a bunch of money like that unless they really need it? I mean, unless they really needed it. That could have been money for their kids to eat, or like maybe something happened with maybe they're in a bad financial situation. They're probably in a worse financial situation than you are. Who knows? And somebody's like, oh, they got 2 grand. They're pretty much good. They're Gucci. No, that's probably all the money. That was probably their paycheck for the entire month. They probably just had some people just cash their paycheck and just don't use banks. That's probably everything they needed for that entire month. That's probably their rent, their food, their car note, etc. And you done took it. And now they're going to struggle. I mean, you don't know. You don't know. I can understand, like, finding a pile of cash on the ground, turning it into then you could turn it in, coming for like a whole lot of money. Because I think I think after like a month or two, if somebody doesn't claim the money, it's yours or something like that. I'm not sure if that's an old timey law or if that's an actual thing, but I've heard that you could do that. You could turn it in, and if somebody doesn't claim it, you could take it. So yeah, yeah, yeah. I was talking about music earlier, because saying when he was up in heaven, he was like in charge of music. That's why my cousin, my younger, it was like years ago. I think it was actually the same. I think it was the same visit I was talking about earlier when I was talking about last time I was talking about Kathy. I think it was the same. This the same visit up to New York. My younger cousin Brucey. He we were chilling one day. Um, we were chilling one day at the computer and everything, and he was like talking to me, all philosophic. You know what word I'm trying to say? Please, I cannot pronounce it. Please, just bear with me. He was all like, it's like no, cause music's like a gateway to the soul and everything like that. You could tell what kind of person somebody is by the type of music they listen to. And he was like getting all into like this like little speech and everything like that. I never thought about it like that. Until that moment, I never really thought about it like that. Like, different music can make you feel different things. I ain't gonna lie. I used to listen to, when I was in high school, I think up until, what year was it? Shoot. I was in 11th grade. So that was 2006, 2005, 2006 or so. Up till then, I was listening to, like, a lot of rap music. And, like, if you actually listen to the lyrics of rap music, not really all that great. Especially now, it's kind of gotten a lot. Rap music was bad back then, but I mean, it's kind of, it's pretty much, the lyrics are pretty raunchy. And, I actually stopped listening to, rap music. It was like really, a lot of it was like really extremely sexual and everything like that. And, yeah, I would have like, you know, being like a teenager. I guess it's also hormones and everything too. Never. I mean, I didn't have sex back then, but it's like body's all like, yeah, you want to do this thing that it's like, yeah, and the music kind of like amplified that feeling and everything. Anyway, I stopped listening to, for the most part, I stopped listening to rock music. Um, Little sir, are you crying? Are you lifting? Oh gosh, she's lifting his head. Oh, it's time to feed him. Oh no. Boo. Oh, okay. I gotta pause. I gotta pause. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying. So yeah, music is a really nice, fun gateway for saying to control our emotions and everything like that. That's why sometimes, like, okay, so if you're listening to normal music, whatever normal music you listen to, it could be hip hop, it could be rap, country, it could be metal, rock, etc. Make you feel it makes you feel you're normal, like however you feel when you listen to that music. The second you listen to some gospel music, it could be any type of Christian music, gospel. You could listen to a little Kirk Franklin, some Lecrae, some Skillet, listen to any of that. You can kind of feel. You kind of feel that presence of the Lord, just like taking over. You can like get little butterflies in your stomach and everything. I mean, I listen to like some of the older stuff and everything that my grandma listens to. It's more like not only does that it brings like that got that like godly butterflies up in my belly, but also brings nostalgic belly butterflies too, and that just like, and then they collide, and I'm just all like, woo! Feels like I'm high off music, you know? Music can like calm you, it can upset you. Music can control you a lot of your emotions and everything like that, you know? That's why they say you should be careful what you listen to and everything. You should also be careful about what you watch and everything like that. I mean, if we were able to ban the news media or something, trust me, so many more people would be happier in the world. I mean, I'm not saying it'll make all the world's problems disappear, but you know, like I said earlier, ignorance is a bliss. You know, the less you know, the kind of happier you'll be. The more stuff you have to, the less stuff you gotta worry about. You know, I mean, you constantly have all these news media and stuff be like, oh, these people are dying and all of this is happening and all of that's happening. And the news never really tells you anything happy. It just tells you the most miserable stuff ever, and it just fuels your hate and your anger and everything like that. Stop listening to it, okay? Just no, just watch somebody play a game or something. Go on Twitch, watch somebody do some gaming or something. It's a little bit more easier to be happier that way, you know? Right, Boo? Yeah, he doesn't care. I'm feeding him. He doesn't care. but but yeah, it's like just be happy. Just be a little happy. Be the stuff you feed yourself. You know, the stuff you feed yourself mentally can control, can help fuel the temptations of the sin in the world if needed. You know. Yeah, it's like I mentioned in one video. I never actually fully uploaded it or anything, but I mean, good little example and stuff of my little preachings. But like I said, what you feed your mind is how you think. Your thoughts will eventually turn to words. Your words will become to actions. That causes that can help fuel the temptation. You know, you might see like a hot dude, a hot chick or something like that, and then you might play in your mind, like think about them naked or something like that. That right there, that's temptation. Like you're like, you seeing them naked? You thinking about them naked or something? Next thing you know, you try and pursue that. Try and pursue it maybe, and you might be in a relationship already. You're like, nah, I don't want to do this, and it's all like, hey, that person's single, you know, you guys can always be like friends with benefits or something. Your partner won't know, you know. It's like, oh yeah, then you find out that they conveniently they're all against you and everything. It causes like, look. Here's the thing. If it seems too exciting, if it seems like too much fun, it's probably gonna cause shenanigans in the end. Okay. You don't want any. See, that's the thing. If we don't give in to a lot of temptation and stuff that's in the world, yeah, it might be a little bit less dull, but it'll be a whole lot less drama. You know. You want to go to a club and everything and dance up on somebody. You might end up causing a fight. You might dance up on the wrong person. And next thing you know, here comes somebody's dude or girl. Like, hey, why are you dancing all up on my partner? And next thing you know, there's a fight breaking out. All because you wanted to shake your booty. You know, you just wanted to shake your booty upon that person that was not even your person to be shaking your booty upon. Next thing you know, you're in a fight, you're now in jail, and now you're wondering, why am I in jail? You done shake your booty in the wrong area. You done gave into temptation. Temptation will always cause trouble and problems, you know? If it looks too good, like I say, if it looks too good to be true, don't do it. It also works with scams too. If a job opportunity looks too good to be true, it's probably a scam. It's probably an internet scam. People are like, Oprah showed off sent this email to me saying that she'll give me like $5 million if I give her my bank details. Oprah did not send you that email. Okay, Oprah does not care about your bank details. Okay, that's something too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, it might be. It might just cause you trouble in the long run. Okay, that's what happened. All because of an apple. Might not even been an apple. It could have been a pomegranate. You know. Could have been pomegranate. I've heard stories that it was probably a pomegranate. I've heard crazy stuff about what the fruit was, but I mean people say it's usually symbolized by an apple. Nobody knows what the fruit was. Do you know what the fruit was, Boo? You don't even know what fruit is. All you know is milk. Anyway, but yeah, let's get into this episode. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but I mean, I got like a lot of other episodes I gotta do. We're only in the first part of Genesis, Boo. We are only in the first part of Genesis. You know what we're doing next time? We're gonna do Cain and Abel. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you just smiling about that. You know the story about Cain and Abel? They're brothers. You know? Yeah. They were brothers. They're Adam and Eve's kids. Yeah, they had kids. Yeah. They did. They did some, and Cain did some lot. Cain did a lot of bad stuff. You know, he did bad things. You know. Yeah. Don't smile at that. That's not a good thing, you weenie. I need to get my webcam. I need to get my webcam up and going. But it's like I got it and everything. I've just been too lazy to plug it in my computer. That's the thing. It's like right there. It's like sitting right there at my computer. It's just not plugged in. But yeah, we're gonna do Cain and Abel next week. We're gonna talk about the first murder. You know, people be talking about video games causes murder. I remember when Cain bought that new Call of Duty game. You know, that was bad, really bad. You know, should have stuck with Tetris. Hell yeah, he probably tried to play Fortnite too. Yeah, I know Fortnite's bad. It's bad. Not like it's a bad game, but it's like only goobers play Fortnite. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys next time.